Bold ideas and local designers hit the runway in just 2 weeks, y'all. It's November 6th through the 8th during the fall version of Austin Fashion Week. Matt Swinney is the founder of AFW, now in its 17th year, no big deal. And he's here along with designer Erin Simmons to tell us more about what to expect. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. Matt, starting with you, Austin Fashion Week almost here. We've done 2 this year. So we had a spring show.
Yep.
Now we're heading into the fall show. So remind us a little bit about it and tell me what's new.
Yeah, so we start in 2 weeks. Three great days of runway shows, Thursday through Saturday, November 6th through 8th. It's almost 80 designers, hundreds and hundreds of models down the runway. We do it all at the Domain. Kind of out in the open. You can buy tickets. It's an incredible kind of showcase of independent fashion design.
And you do some hyper-local stuff, and you also do some kind of worldwide type stuff.
Right.
Yeah, so talk to me about kind of the range of shows we might see.
Yeah, so obviously a heavy emphasis on Central Texas designers and Texas designers as a whole, but we have designers who come in from out of the country even. And then throughout the United States, several New York designers who come in. Austin is kind of well known at this point, 17 years in, as sort of being a breeding ground for really unique independent designers.
Which is amazing, and so we're going to talk with one of those. Erin, you said just in the last few years, after knowing how to sew and creating for a long time, even back to kiddom, you have really put your efforts into doing this full time. Tell me a little bit about your style and how you got into this.
Yeah, so I've been sewing for probably about 20 years, and I really just love the craft of designing the 3-dimensional form. I love really like beautiful fabrics and flowers and ruffles, and so I started out making things for myself, and now I'm branching out into making things for other people.
Yeah, so I was going to say, we're not seeing flowers, we're not seeing ruffles as we look at you, but we do have models in the house, y'all, and you are going to see an explosion of color and texture, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and have y'all join me, and we're going to go ahead and bring out our first model, which is Michaela, and I'm obsessed with this beautiful dress. So tell me first of all what this is made from, because it will blow people's minds.
So this is made from a thrifted curtain.
A curtain?
Yes, and I made it for my best friend's wedding in 2024. And yeah, I'm excited to show it here today.
Oh, what stood out to you when you were looking at the curtain? It looks to me kind of like a linen-y blend, maybe?
I don't know what it's actually, the fabric content. It's most likely a synthetic. What stood out to me was the print, and the wedding was in a tropical location, so I chose the print for that reason.
So hang on, was your friend the bride?
She was.
And she wore this for her
No,
wedding?
I wore it.
Oh, okay, I was like,
her wedding.
well, I'm looking at a wedding dress. But really, it could go any kind of way, because if you're that kind of bride, maybe this suits you absolutely fantastically. And the bubble hem at the bottom, we've got to touch on as well, because this is kind of an older style silhouette. I love how retro it is, but that kind of updates things just a touch.
I like to take classic silhouettes and sort of freshen them up and make them feel modern.
Okay, we're going to see that a couple more times. So Michaela, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and bring out Camille. So Camille is in such a fabulous little date dress. I mean, I love where this could go. Austin on a Friday or Saturday night looks absolutely gorgeous on her. Talk to me about this piece.
So this is a piece of fabric I thrifted somewhere, and it's actually, I reversed it, so this is actually the back of the fabric. I really liked the texture of the back, and then I made it for a gala I attended earlier this year.
That is so cool. So you're actually making these things and wearing them yourself. I think that's really cool. But it looks amazing on her. And Matt, if you could just reflect for me on some of the talent that you see when you look at Erin's work. I mean, it's amazing stuff.
It's incredible. And I think that's really reflective of what we have here in Austin. I think, you know, when we started Fashion Week 17 years ago, we weren't known as a very fashionable city. And I think as kind of we've grown and the industry itself has grown, and people like Erin have either gotten to Austin or have, you know, really kind of like pushed the envelope a little bit. I think the sustainability aspect is super cool.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a ton of that, of thrifted pieces turned into something really, really unique.
And Austin Creative Reuse is where you get a lot of the materials, and we've had them on the show before, so I would encourage people to look up those segments. All right, thank you so much, Camille. We're gonna go ahead and bring out Trisha, and Trisha is rocking, to me, a gala look. Like, this is, hello, look at me, I am fabulous. Tell me a little bit about this piece.
So this is one of the pieces that will actually be walking the runway for my show at Austin Fashion Week. I definitely went a little darker with this season. I kind of pulled more from Gothic influences, but still the theme of flowers and ruffles is...
And did those flowers and ruffles exist before you got a hold of this dress?
The ruffles I made. The fabric was embroidered before.
Gotcha. Okay, so you have taken all of this and made it even more special. Where would you say a dress like this should be heading, besides to Austin Fashion Week, to go see your show?
I definitely had a gala in mind for this one. I definitely, pulled some old-fashioned references and brought some modern.
You look fabulous, Trisha.
Sexiness.
I mean, it's a power dress. I absolutely love it. All right, thank you so much, Trisha. We appreciate it. And I'm going to scoot y'all back. And as we do so, Matt, can we talk a little bit about beneficiaries? Because in the past there have been several.
Yep.
Now you're kind of in a crunch point where someone who might start getting looked over, you're saying, actually, we want to double down with.
Yeah, so we announced about 3 months ago that we were going to benefit flood relief efforts, sort of as that has waned from the media outlets and everything else. That need is still very, very strong. So a portion of every ticket that gets sold will get donated back to flood relief efforts in the Hill Country. And then secondarily, we're doing a show on the Saturday called Resilience in partnership with Beauty Over Bruises that celebrates domestic violence victims. Really kind of empowers them. Every look on the runway will feature the color purple, which is the domestic violence awareness color. And we'll mix them in with professional models too. And I just think it's a really unique opportunity to show the strength of those women.
And such a great organization to benefit. And just real quickly, we can get single show tickets, and we can also get
all
every
access
single
badges.
thing.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Everything. You can purchase tickets on the website and come to as many shows as you want.
Sounds good to me. Good luck on
Thank
your
you
show,
very
Erin.
much.
And everything looked fantastic today. Congratulations. Matt, thank you so much for your time.
Rosie.
I know he's a busy man. All right, get tickets for individual events or an all-access badge, as you heard, and support our Texas designers by going to austin.fashionxtexas.com.